How a Village Was Saved. Written by Manoj Das. Narrated by Samir Ranjan Das. Not far from the old city of Delhi, on the river Yamuna, was a small and isolated village surrounded for acres of glossy lands. Although the city thrived with events and excitement, the village was a haven of peace. One morning, the villagers saw an old ascetic under the banyan tree at the center of the village. They had never seen him before. "Where from have you come, O hermit? What is the purpose of your visit?" asked the villagers. "I come from the same mother from whom all of you have come. My purpose of being here is to spend some days among the good people at this village," replied the hermit with a kindly smile. The villagers built a small hut for him under the same banyan tree. As days passed, the hermit became their friend, philosopher, and guide. He intervened whenever a quarrel broke out and gave a solution that would satisfy both the quarreling parties. He inspired everybody to live honestly and truthfully. Once it so happened that an epidemic struck and all the fowls in the village died. The villagers reported their misfortune to the hermit. "It is unfortunate that the creatures should die, but if you have faith in God and if you pray to Him, this might even prove a matter of good luck," said the hermit. Not all the villagers believed in what the hermit said, but they kept quiet because they revered him. The next day, the villagers were disturbed to find that all the dogs had left their village. Dogs were a must for them at night, because burglars and robbers haunted the area. When they went and told the hermit about it, he only repeated his message. "If you have faith in God and if you pray to Him, this may even prove a blessing in disguise." Something strange happened on the third day. It was evening. There were no matchboxes in those days. People either robbed 2 pieces of stone to get spark of fire or kept the fire alive in their ovens all the time. That day, fire went out in every household. However much the people tried, they failed to strike fire out of the stones. Bewildered, they went to the hermit and reported the matter to him. "Had anything like this ever happened before?" asked the hermit. "Never," replied the villagers. "Then there must be some very special reason for this to happen," observed the hermit. This, however, could not quite satisfy the villagers. The hermit used to keep a fire continuously burning in his hut. Even that was found extinguished. The villagers now started doubting the holiness of the hermit. If whatever happened to them also happened to him, how was he in any way superior to them? They wondered. Some villagers got ready to go to the next village to fetch fire. But when the hermit came to know about it, he stopped them. "You are not like to perish for lack of fire tonight. Why don't you wait till the morning and see? What if you do not cook your food or even go without it, just for a night?" Early in the morning, some villagers were on their way to fetch fire. They saw something like a sandstorm advancing towards them. They hid behind some ruins. What had looked like a sandstorm was soon found to be a large army on horseback, commanded by a ferocious invader from beyond the frontiers of the country. They had just plundered the city and had passed through several neighboring villages, burning houses and killing people mercilessly. They stopped near the ruins. The leader of the invaders and his son were at the head of the army. The son exclaimed, "There, father, is yet another village. Let us march into it." He pointed his finger at the isolated village where the hermit lived. "No use, you naive young fellow. Not a soul lives there. You do not hear a single note of a rooster though it is morning. No dog barks. No smoke is seen rising over the housetops. Does not it mean that the village is deserted?" The invaders then galloped away in another direction. The hiding villagers hurried back to their folks. Still trembling with fear, they narrated what they had seen and heard. The villagers realized how true the hermit's observation was. They hurried towards his hut to express their gratitude to him. But the hut was empty. The hermit had already left. Nobody knew where he had gone. But he had saved the village from the plundering horde.